Welcome back into a class today with our young folk. So we have here troglodyte 1 and troglodyte 2, we'll call them T1 and T2 for short. Awesome. Warming up first, we're going to do some fundamental movements to warm up. So in an earlier class we practiced the movements from Chon-Ji and the movements from Chon-Ji. First we better do a little bow, hadn't we? Do it. Chon-Ji. Awesome. Now let's do a parallel ready stance. And from here, we're just going to use the right foot first, and we're going to step back into a low block, and then step forward into a punch. And we're just going to repeat that. And this is how we're going to warm up. Go. Low block. And punch. Low block. Punch. Make sure you're crossing on top. Get nice, strong stances. So good length. Make sure you've got your train tracks. Those train tracks are the width of your shoulders. Good. Keep going. Good. And come on. Now let's do the left side. So left foot back and the left foot forward. Go. Crossing on top. That's it. 2 hands, back of your hands. That's it. Good. Now with this repetition, it can be quite easy to get your crossing right. So we just check it first to make sure the crossing's right. And then keep it going. That's it. Excellent. This is getting the blood flowing. And come on. Okay, now we'll do the same thing with the full direction block exercise. So when we step back, we cross on top and do our knife hand low block. Cuts across a little bit more and crosses a bit more around the ribs rather than in front of the chest. And then when we go forward, we cross under. Do the inner forward middle block. Go. Right foot first. That's it. Good. Go. Go, remember those big stances. A little bit bigger T1. Not so wide. Remember the front's over there. So you stick them this way and then back this way. That's it. Front's over there. Just like you were before. That's it. Remember your big stances. And come on. Okay, now let's do the other side. So this time our right hand goes on top to do our knife hand low block. Then it goes underneath, your left hand goes underneath to do your inner forward middle block. So right hand on top, and the left hand underneath.
That's the same thing.
Yes, but we'll do the other side this time. Ready, go, left side. Boom, that's it. Now let's get a bit more power. Try and glide along the floor. Keep going. That's it, keep going. On top now, under. On top, under. Yes. Yeah. No. That's the one you were doing right. That's it. Oh. Switch. Yes. And now the same thing. And then that's it. Go. Up. Oh, sorry, you were right. No. Yes. And under. And on top. Yes, under. On top. Now we go under. On top. Under. Bigger stances, T1. That's it. Good, looking good. Good, and come on. Okay. Now we're going to take one of the fundamental movements from Dan-Gun, and we're going to do this one forward and backward. Okay, so from here we're going to go Chon-Ji. Go. Crossing on top for this one, remember? Chon-Ji. Just forward and backward, do the same block. Rising block both times. Rising block both times. On top, and on top. Yes, yes. Oh, on top both times, Hannah. On top, forward and backward. So we're going Chon-Ji, 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 Chon-Ji. Blocking hand goes on top. That's it. Stop. Where you are. That's it. No, stop there. Now we're going to make sure with Chon-Ji that the forearm goes over the head. Because this doesn't block much. Get it. This smack on head, this block. There. So not over here. This smack on head, this block. Okay, ready, go. Chon-Ji. Crossing on top. On top, that's it. Make sure that forearm's above your head, T2. Forearm above your head. There we go. Heels on the ground. Heels on the ground. That's it. That's it. There we go. And stop. Okay, we can do left and right sides of that as well. Now, relax. T2, take a couple of steps forward. T1, stay where you are. One more step forward. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now we're going to go side to side. So we've just got a bit more space now. So we're going to go left side, so I'm going to step together. Right side. We'll step to our parallel stance. Now notice when I do this, I'm keeping my hands up. 1, hands up, 2. 1, 2, go. Block the bad guy. And block the bad guy. Keep your weight on your back leg for your L stance. So L stance is 70% on the back leg, 30% on the front leg. It's very common for children to do this, so we want to make sure they're keeping their weight on the back leg. Also watch the angle of the back foot. The angle of the back foot shouldn't point outwards this way, it should point very slightly inwards this way. Children can have quite flexible hips, so they'll tend to do this, but the stance is weaker. So watch at T1 and T2, make sure your back foot's in a little bit, not sticking out like this. Go in. That's it, and go. That's it, watching that back foot T2, good girl. That's it. Pivoting on the balls of the feet, not on your heels. Oh, watch that back foot T2. Watch your back foot. Okay, now we're going to get hard. This is the yellow belt technique. Juniors can try it as well if they want to, or they can just do a forearm guarding block, but this time, guys, you're going to do Sang Po Makamaki. So the hand that's on top, both hands towards you, the hand that's on top goes forward. The hand that's underneath does Chon-Ji, stopping above the forehead. Again, forearm's got to be above the forehead. Together, together, together. One that students commonly get wrong with their crossing. So pay attention, make sure the top hand goes forwards. Both hands face you when you cross. Okay, go. Both hands are facing you. Both hands face. Oh, make sure both hands face you. That's it, good, yes. Okay, good, other side. Both hands face you, that's good boy. Lovely, watch that L stance. Make sure you got your weight on your back leg, not too far forward. Weight on your back leg, and both feet slightly inwards, that's good. This one protects your body, and this one protects your head. Okay, make sure, come back. There, make sure this one head guarding your head, otherwise just smack on head. This block head, this smack on head. Make sure this one block body. This no block body, this no block body, this block body.
What if I don't think the down?
Then you'd use a different block.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That cross wasn't right, was it? That way. And other side. And stop. Now you can do this with all of the different fundamental movements that the students have in their patterns. So the first ones are really good because these are the fundamental movements from forward direction punch. And then when we did it this way, these are the fundamental movements from forward direction block. So they're really worth everybody practicing. Then take movements from your own syllabus. They might want to do inner forearm middle block, an L stance, from Chon-Ji. Or they might want to do movements from, they might do straight fingertip thrust if they're green stripes. Okay? Anything like this can be used. And just do left and right. Take your time, get strong and try and get a little bit of a warmth through the body. Good work, guys. High five T2, high five T1. That was awesome.